Hi guys, so I am making country chicken dinner and I have right here all of the ingredients that you need for it. And I also have a pan on my stove. It has some vegetable oil in it. It's been preheating for a little bit, or at least getting warm. I have some russet potatoes, fairly large ones, and I have 2 diced up in here. I also have diced up tomatoes, chicken that is diced up to make sure that you're not, it's bite size but not too small, if that makes any sense. I also have 1 cup of rice, black beans, corn, and also 1 cup of water. For the stove, I have a pan here, like I had said, with vegetable oil. As you can tell, it's been moving around, so that means it's ready. So what we're going to do at the very beginning, before we start everything in, and this is a 1-pot cook, and it's absolutely amazing. I love this stuff. So we're going to be putting the chicken in there, and we're going to be cooking this up. Kind of let it move around, make sure it's fully cooked, and I'll show you what to do next. Alright, so the chicken has been cooking for a little bit, and how you can tell is when you break one open. See if I can do it with one hand. Alright, so when you break one open, you pick one up, and focus, focus. You see how that's all white in the center? Probably not. Okay. Kind of, anyway. But it is cooked completely through in the center. And so now, we're not going to be draining this. We're going to be leaving this in here. So now we are going to be taking our potatoes and throwing them in. And we're going to be putting in, oh, and I forgot to mention, these are canned corn and black beans. The corn is drained, the black beans are not. Okay. Putting that in there. And then we are going to be pouring in our cup of water and our diced tomatoes. And being how that the black beans are no salt, we are going to add a little bit of salt in this. And I mean, it's just a touch, it's not a whole lot. Perfect. And also, all of the ingredients are going to be in the description below. I'm trying to find, whoops. Okay. It's going to find a little spoon, but I can't find one. But we're going to be stirring everything in. And then we are going to be taking a spoon or a fork or anything that you have. And we're going to make sure everything is submerged in the liquid so the potatoes can cook. We are going to be covering this for about between 20 to 25 minutes. And we're going to be waiting until it boils first, and then we're going to be turning down the heat onto medium to low heat. So we're going to be turning it on high. And we're going to be covering it. And then we're going to let that simmer. But I will be back here in about between 20 to 25 minutes after the potatoes have cooked. And once the potatoes cooked, I will show you on how you can tell on when the potatoes are cooked or when they're not cooked. Alright, thanks guys. We'll see you in a few. Whoa! So I completely forgot. We also need to put the rice in. So we're going to be throwing in that 1 cup of rice. And then we're going to be stirring it in. And then we are going to cook it for up to 20 to 25 minutes. And then I will show you once everything's cooked. Alright, thank you. Oh my goodness. Alright guys, so this has been cooking for exactly 22 minutes and it looks absolutely amazing. I've already checked out the potatoes just on the safe side. I'm sorry if you hear some screaming in the background. My kids are being a little rambunctious. But as you can tell, it is cooked completely. All the liquid is almost completely gone, but it's also soaked up into the rice and also the potatoes, and this stuff is amazing. So I'm going to show you on how to dish it up as a dinner, and I'm going to make a part 2 to this video, and it's going to be in the description below. Definitely check it out. You're not going to be able to find it on my main screen. You have to go into the description below to find the other video. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to dish this up onto this plate. And you can eat this several different ways. You can make it into a burrito if you would like. But I don't want a burrito tonight. So we're going to be taking this plate. I'm going to put it over here. Oh, doesn't that look amazing? Doesn't it? Alright, so we're going to be taking some of our shredded cheese. We're going to be pouring it on top. Makes how I like my food really cheesy. I'm going to be pouring on just a little bit more. But doesn't that look absolutely gorgeous? Alright, so I'm going to be taking a bite now. Get a little bit of everything. Yummy. I'm going to blow on it a little bit because, as you can tell, it is still steaming. So, give me one moment.
I'm trying.
Absolutely delicious. The other thing you could do is you can take this and you can put some of your favorite hot sauce on top. Mix it up a little bit. And you have the perfect meal. Alright guys, so that is how to make my country chicken dinner. Definitely let me know in the comments below on what you want to see next. I will, of course, like I've said before, I will make a part 2 to this video. Definitely check in the description below to get the ingredients along with of how to make the breakfast version of this. Alright guys, thank you. Love you. Bye.